Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. Today is going to be an overview of some things that I've gotten recently from Amazon, crochet related, and I did get also the latest magazine catalog from Mary Maxim. My husband always cringes when he sees these in the mail, but you know what? It's not like I always order. I like to see what they have available, any deals that they're having. They are getting ready for Christmas this year. They've got some previews of that in the back. They always have their ornaments, things like that. All right, so let's get started here. And the dandruff is getting really bad. The first thing I want to show you guys, and I have not started doing any of these things yet with amigurumi, but I had to get this Crochet Cute Critters 26 Easy amigurumi patterns, and it goes from, let's see here, there's a X-ray fish Alexander. Oh, that's not what I want to show you. There we go. Try not to put the pattern in there. That's kind of cute. John Boy Crochet, he was thinking about doing this as a crochet along basically, but then he's worried about YouTube getting him with, there we go, copyright infringements. And I think as long as you kind of just, if people have questions, you can answer them, show them how to do a specific stitch. That's a snake. It's Victor the Viper. And it does tell you, what yarns that the creator used. This one used Bernat Super Value Yarn Lush and Berry. Tells you what kind of the crochet hook, all that's in here. There's a Uniqua, the unicorn. It's cute for kids that like unicorns. It seems like their instructions are pretty simple. I'm gonna have to, this is the one that I want to make. Tina the turtle. I don't think I'd call it Tina, but it's cute. And then there was the bunny rabbit. So it's got a lot of different, Rosie the bunny rabbit. That's cute. There's a penguin. Looks like these are all made with the Bernat Super Value yarn so far. I don't see any of them that's not using that yarn. Max the monkey. And then I'm going to go to the next item. Okay, this side I don't want in there. There we go. It's a cute monkey. All right. And then I've been trying to understand the whole thing about borders on blankets. I mean, not only blankets. Some people put them on their scarves. Some people put them on washcloths. I mean, I get it. It adds a little something to it and kind of makes the item pop. So I have another one of their books. So I got the Every Which Way Crochet Borders. There's 139 patterns for customized edgings. And this lady also, or the company I should say, pull that out. They do the one skein or skein crochet, the skill building workshop, the one skein wonders. I think that one, this one here is like for kids, and then they have the top down crochet here. I mean, this is a really nice book. It is on a spiral bound, so it's not gonna close when you have it open, or it's going to be easy to lay flat. Let me see here. So in the back of the book, They do show you, you know, different stitches and how you do those stitches. Sometimes I still need a visual for them to click, and then I can understand them better. So in the back they have a border directory, so you can see all the different styles of borders, what the number is, and then what page to find it on, which I thought was really neat. None of these have actual names, so you could always name them yourself if you haven't seen them out named before. There's another page. And then after that, it has the glossary with the special stitches. That's different. There's one in here called the bullion coil. I keep trying to learn the bullion stitch. I really think that's a cool stitch, but it doesn't seem to want to work with me at all. Even with doing the little trick that I found somebody else letting us know. And then there is, which I think is also kind of cool, in the back there's a table of attributes. So you can see, like, if you want something that's going to be reversible for your edging, so it doesn't matter which way your blanket lays, there's actually a table here that tells you that. Let me see where it says reversible here, and then you can go down, and then, okay, this one here, and then you can look at it to see if it has everything else that you want with the attributes of that border, which I think is pretty cool. And it does it for all the stitches. So the next one that I'm going to be working on, and it's not going to be as a border, but let me see, where did that one go? 44.92. Okay, so let's go back here. So the next stitch pattern that I'm going to come up with, it's not going to be an edge, but it can be used as an edge, is the number 44 one, which is reversible. It's also narrow, and it's unadulterating. I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And it's also textured. What I want to do is use it, and this might not be till next month. There is going to be a video out tomorrow for my wrap that you saw on my whips yesterday. I did come up with a correct pattern for that, so keep an eye out for that tutorial to release on Saturday, which is tomorrow. It is a little bit long because I did not pause anything. I just kept going through and talking, and there was points where I had to, you know, fix boo-boos that I made here and there. All right. So the next thing that I got was a set of crochet hooks by the Coopay, which is Coopay, inline crochet hooks. And they start as little as, I think, 3 millimeters. No, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 all the way up to a 6. This is the hook that you'll see me using in the tutorial tomorrow. It is plastic. It's got a nice rubber grip to it. I don't think it's very flimsy. The only thing that I'm worried about is if at any point that 6 millimeter might wear off or fall off. On the other side, there's like a weird, just a hole here. And I'm not sure if that's like if your pencil grip. No, because your pencil grip, you would be like this. I still can't get that. I've tried. I try here and there. This is not a bad set, to be honest. They do have ones that are like 6.5 up to maybe, I think, a 10 or 12. That's in a harder plastic. Doesn't have this. It looks like a marker instead of the rubber. It's a straight design, and I'm hoping to get that in the near future, to be honest, because I want to be able to review those. I was kind of bummed out that they no longer carry the hook set that I got a while ago that went all the way from, like, I do believe a 2.75, maybe 2.5, all the way up to an 8mm, I think was the largest that came in. And they were the rubber bottoms with the metal hook at the top. They were more of a boy hook, but I do use them occasionally from time to time on projects. Right, and then the next thing that I got, because I keep seeing Kim from Affordably Crafty using the wraps per inch tool, I kept looking around on Amazon for one. Well, I finally found one. So this one is, it says it's a combo gauge. So as you can see, it's not only the wraps per inch, which you use this for, the indentations, but on the back, oh, and you can check your needle size or hook size. So let me see. Let me pull out a hook real quick. Now I know what size this is because it's a Susan Bates, and they're like stamped into the metal. They're in there. But let's see. This says it's a 4. So, and that fits up until there. So let me go ahead and do it this way. Ah, it does fit. Okay, so I put it in the 4 for the 4mm, and it does fit. It's not too big and it's not too loose. So it is a 4. It is correct with the 4 being the 4mm crochet hook. So you can also test your needles. If you have needles that don't have a marking on them anymore, or were never marked and you can't remember what size it was, you can use these little holes for that. Now this here is for, I do believe, spinning. Like if you're using one of those ones that go in the bowl and you're spinning, you can use this. It's to guide your unspun yarn, if I'm not mistaken. And then it does give you the information, like how many wraps in each one it would be. And then on the back, it also has to where you can lay the yarn across these different thickness lines. And then on this side over here, see where it says 6? So 6 would be a super bulky. And then that's, and then it shows you, so CYC I'm guessing is this part here. And for 6 it shows it as being super bulky. And this. Okay, hold on a second. That side. See where it says 6? So, and then they have this jumbo as well, but that's not on the back. It only goes up to the 6, which is the super bulky. Now I have tested this out, and I'll show you here on just laying it across the line. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. So what I did was, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so you guys can see this. Okay, this thing's kind of getting on my nerves. There we go. Okay, so you can start at the top to for like the finished yarn, and you can see that it's not that thin. And then you can go down to the next one. If I can get this to work for me. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. And then see, it kind of covers it. So you kind of have to kind of play with that, or you could do the wraps per inch. Which I know we've all seen Kim do it on Affordably Crafty. But then you would just wrap it around here and then count how many wraps it took to fill this 1 inch out. So on yarns that I think that maybe I need to check them on, I will go ahead and use this. Like this yarn here, You'll see this tomorrow in the tutorial. I got at either Goodwill or a Salvation Army when I first moved to Virginia back in August. It did not have a label on it, but I'm pretty sure this is a 4-weight yarn. I mean, you can definitely tell it's a 4-weight. That's a good 4-weight to me. I think this is Loops and Threads by Michaels. Impeccable. Maybe not, but it does look like one of their colors that I've seen in the store. So whoever was using this, either the label got busted or they were working on it and then decided not to use it. I'm not sure. But there's that. Okay, and then the last thing, I don't have all 3 of them in here, but I know Jada & Stitches likes to use the wool needles that have the loop, the big loop at the end. So I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can find some of them on Amazon. Well, I found them by Knitter's Pride. The only thing that I have to say about these is that the loop part that you put your yarn through, it's really easy to put your yarn. I love them because you can just slide it right through. You don't have to fold it, nothing. Wish I would have known about these a lot sooner, but you know. So let me go ahead and pull this one out. Let's see if you can see that little plastic loop. I have a fear that the one that I'm using right now, it's going to break on me. And I don't know if it's because it's plastic. I want to say that her original set that she has was metal, like a metal strand that was used as the loop instead of this plastic. And I get it, it could be cheaper just to go with the plastic instead of having the metal there, but these are really nice. So I do use them. I just have to be careful on how hard or how I use the loop to thread the yarn, the tapestry needle through. There we go. But I am using there was 3 in this set, and I do have the 3rd one. It's just not in the package right this moment. All right. Now this here, I do believe I got the last one that the person who was selling these had. So if you go to Amazon and look for it, unless they restocked them, these were sold out. And they didn't know when they were going to be getting any more. I thought I missed it, and I was trying to cancel the order because they're like, you know, 1 or more items are out of stock, blah, blah, blah type of thing. And here to come find out, mine was getting packaged, so I couldn't get it canceled. So at least I know that I got the, you know, I hate to say it, but the last one in stock before, you know, somebody else tried to beat me to it. All right. Well, those are all my recently purchased items from Amazon right now. If I do purchase anything else in the future, I will let you know. And if it's something that I can review, I will go ahead and give it a review. Once I do start working on amigurumi patterns, not my own patterns, but from ones that I've gotten from books, or even the Nightmare Before Christmas set that I got, I will go ahead and give you guys updates on those. I'll probably post them on the community tab as well as on my Facebook page and my website. So just keep a lookout for that. Just got so many other things going on in my head right now. I want to make sure I get those things taken care of before I try to start something else. All right. Well, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Until next time, have a good one.